Welcome to the Late Show, everybody. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. The looming... You cannot keep a Friday crowd down. That's what I know. You can't do it.
Friday crowd, be hype. Hey, hype. Hey, hype.
And you know what?
Hey, ready.
The looming story in America right now is the looming impeachment of Donald Trump over his documented and repeated efforts, confessed efforts, to get foreign governments to interfere in our election by digging up dirt on Joe Biden. But if he's going down, he's bringing a +1. And it's Vice President and only attendee of California's Boring Man Festival, Mike Pence. We're learning that Trump involved Pence in efforts to pressure Ukraine's leader. This after Trump's phone call to Ukraine where he said, "You want military aid? First investigate the Bidens." Pence meets with Zelensky and he says, "Hey, no military aid unless you investigate corruption." Did that mean Biden? Well, here's the thing. Pence had to have known it meant Biden because his top national security advisor listened in on the original call, and Pence was given a transcript of the call. So what's his excuse? Officials close to Pence say Pence met with Zelensky probably without having read or at least fully registered the transcript. So he probably didn't read the crime. Unless he did, in which case he probably didn't understand the crime. That's like saying, "Officer, you can't give me a ticket. I probably didn't read the stop sign." Or if I did, I didn't register what it said. I mean, how could I? I was doing 90 through that school zone. So.
Yeah.
So we don't know if Mike Pence is a participant or a patsy, which means it's time to play America's favorite game. Welcome to Corruptor Dumb. Let's find out, is this member of the Trump administration corrupt or dumb? And it's both. Thank God. Thank God, it's always both. And this has been, of course, the reigning champion of Corruptor Dumb is this Trump personal attorney and baby learning how babies are made, Rudy Giuliani. Giuliani went on the Fox News this week to discuss the ongoing whistleblower case, but at one point he was so incoherent, he even seemed to confuse himself.
Let's suppose, just suppose, that this whole thing with the what we call him, witch hunter?
Well,
No.
it's election interference.
The guy who put the complaint out.
The
we don't know his
whistleblower.
name. The anonymous
whistleblower.
I know. I keep thinking witch hunter.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. I don't mean to demean him at all. He may be telling the truth.
Yes. And while you're at it, see if the witch hunter can find the witch that did this to me. I wasn't always a living ghoul. I'm an 11-year-old boy trapped in Giuliani's body. It's me, Brandon Mommy. It's me. Help. But just because... That's a true story. That's a true story.
Oh,
that happened to a guy I know.
Wow.
That happened to a guy I know.
Brandon.
But just because Rudy is bad at his job doesn't mean he's not working. He also sent a series of texts to a reporter who asked him, what are you planning to do next? To which he replied, "Looking at a jawsuit to end lawless action." Shouldn't be a problem. Giuliani is entirely jaw and suit. Then Rudy texted his brilliant master plan. The reporter asked, "Who are you going to sue?" To which Giuliani replies, "The swamp. Trump v. the swamp." Then she asks, "How do you sue the swamp?" And Giuliani replies, "In federal courts." Okay, sure. But if Trump really wants to sue a swamp in federal court, he's going to need a better lawyer than Rudy Giuliani. And I think I know just the team.
Are you an embattled president facing a fast-moving impeachment investigation?
Did you forget to drain the swamp and now need to take legal action against said swamp in a court of law?
Then call us. Galino and Fonz. We're Washington, D.C.'s premier private attorneys for suing semi-aquatic biomes.
We sue them all. Marshes,
Bogs.
estuaries and deltas.
Even federally protected wetlands.
Not so protected now, are you, big shot?
So call us today, because we're willing to get wet for you.
That came out wrong.
Or did it?
Galino and Fonz, all Negroes attorneys, 1-800 Sue the Swamp.